Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to start my new carving. This is a little heart-shaped wooden canvas. Well, not canvas, it's a wooden board. And it has a lot of layers of paint on. I think about 62. It has, let me see, lilac, blue-gray, 2 layers of pink, green, blue-green, yellow, green, olive green, and white. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get all the colors to come out right. But I wanted to have more options color-wise because the plants I'm using are really pretty with different colors. So I got inspired by seeing the succulent garden from Mina. So why not do a carving of them? So I do have some cacti in here, this one and this one. But the rest are all succulents. I will put up the inspiration pictures on the screen so you can see where I got my inspiration from. So let's start and do a time lapse from me doing just the line work and go from there. So I got my line work done and now I want to start with these spiky bits. I want to try and get them to look yellow. And I've already noticed in some areas I went through the green down to the yellow, so it's not that deep down. So let's try and see if we can get some to show the yellow. I'm not starting deep, I'm just going to go a little bit at a time. So as you can see, let me get a close up. No, it's all yellow. Let's do that for the rest. So I've got this one done. It looks really funky. And I want to go for this one. And I want to get it blue and then green at the tips. So that's what we're getting. Let's do the rest. So as you can see, my board is looking a little bit different. I've been carving and painting. So I carved this starburst. Let me turn it around so you can see. So I carved the starburst, and when I was done, I thought it was a little bit boring. So I thought, okay, let's see how it will look with the shading and the coloring. So I did all that, and now I'm really loving it. And because my hands were hurting from the carving, I cannot hold the carving instrument for that long. I decided to do the shadowing on the other ones as well. So I've got this one done. I got the little cacti done. And the snake plant up here. And today I'm going to work on my cactus. So I'm going to go from dark to lighter green, keeping these spikes white with some texture, like with the snake plant, with the aloe vera. And let's see how this will work. I'm going to time lapse it and I'll see you when it's done. So I've got another couple done and I want to go and carve this one. Yeah, I'll put up a photo showing you the inspiration. So let's see if we can get that same effect. I was thinking of just going in and doing this So let me just show you. So it's giving me, I think, the effect I'm looking for. So let's start a time lapse and get this one carved. So the piece is almost done. I've been carving off camera a lot because it's really hard to get the camera at an angle and still be able to carve correctly. I've also already worked on the shadowing and the extra colors just to brighten them up. So this was the first one. That one. So right now, this is going to be the last one I'm going to carve. And I've not yet decided how I want to carve it. So I might just start and see how it goes. I was actually thinking about a different texture than just going straight. I was thinking about doing a crisscross. I haven't tried that. I've all done the straight ons. So maybe I'll just try the crisscross and see how that will work out. I'm going to time lapse it from this angle. It gives me, like, see, now I have freedom to carve. So let's get into it. So the carving is done. I'm sorry about the background noise. The garden people are mowing the lawn. So let me just show you. So this is where we started. And I made this one with a little bloom. Moving up with that one little cacti. And this was the final one. So what I need to do is still paint my shadow on this. And I'm going to try and do a time lapse, but just show you a little bit of what I'm doing. I made a little bit of a dark grayish green color. And I just take a little bit, put it on the sides where I want the shadow to be. And I wet my brush with just water. That was a little bit too much water. You don't want to do too much color in the beginning because you might overdo it. But this was a little bit too much water. I'm just going to add a little bit more color. And just pull it up. To create a shadow. If I think it's too much and too dark, I just pull it down a little bit with some water. As long as it's not dry yet, you can still move the paint around. Once it's dry, and then it's waterproof. So then you'll have to sand it, and that's something you don't want to do. So don't put the color all over and then start fading it, just do little pieces at a time. So you can adjust it, and then you move on. So let's start a time lapse of doing the last shadow. So it's finally done. It still needs one coat of varnish, but I'm really happy about it. I just want to show you some of the details. So it's been a lot of work, but it's been so satisfying that it came out this good. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!